My name is Trickett, and this is Wake Up with Trickett. And first and foremost, right now, I would like to thank the Nevolution channel for their amazing content and for asking me, telling me, hey, Trickett, tell your story. We think it would help a lot of people. And that's something I have never did on video, and here I am today. So, thank you for encouraging me to do this. And here I am. And let me tell you my story. Once again, my name is Trickett. And about 7 years ago, I was diagnosed with high blood pressure, blood clots, sleep apnea, neuropathy. I was on depression medication. I was about 140 pounds overweight. And it just wasn't a good look. It was a very trying and testing time for me. At that time, I had no idea that my thoughts create reality. Coming from a Christian background, I was taught to pray, but I was never taught to watch my thoughts. How crazy is that, right? And I guess I can't knock anyone, because if you don't know, you just don't know. And one night, just tired of being sick and tired of being fat and overweight, tired of being unhappy, tired of taking all these different medications that were leaving my stomach upset and leaving me all woozy, and it just wasn't a good look. It wasn't a good quality of life. So I was looking for answers outside the quote-unquote Bible. And I stumbled across a man named Bob Proctor. This guy is amazing. Bob, I love you, man. You changed my life and put me on the right path. From Bob Proctor, I went over to Oprah Winfrey and seen this thing called The Secret. And I was blown away by that too. And from there on, it was Abraham Hicks and then Neville Goddard. And I've been there ever since. I mean, I've listened to a ton of mystics. And this is all I do, is just listen to mystics, because I am going to be a great mystic. And I'm going to change the world and change lives. And let me show you how they, who are not here in the physical, changed my life today. Some of them are the New Thought authors, but I'm talking like, the Neville Goddards and Napoleon Hill and all these other great legends. Using the Neville Goddard teachings, I was told that it was my thoughts that was creating this sickness and how I felt, which was a very big pill to swallow, because I fought that tooth and nail. Matter of fact, I got angry. I was like, there's no way that I'm putting this on myself, that I did this to myself. And once I got past the shock of everything comes from the inside out, not from the outside in. This stuff is not being taught in church, folks. People are going into church sick, coming out sick. Going in broke, coming out broke. Going in on depression pills, and yes, coming out on depression pills. It makes absolutely zero sense. But you can't be taught what you don't know, and you cannot show someone how to do something you have never done. So, that being said, I started to change my thoughts gradually. Once I finally accepted, okay, maybe it is me. So let me just erase everything that I know and let me focus on me. And if it doesn't work, and then I'll just stay where I'm at. But if it does work, and then I'm on a better path, than where I was. So neuropathy has your legs hurting. I mean, it is a vicious pain. And I had told myself that's where I was going to start with, with my neuropathy. I figured the blood clots, I wasn't ready for something that big in my mind yet. So I started with the neuropathy because that pain was driving me crazy anyway. And every day I would tell myself I'm feeling better. Even when it was hurting, because like I said, the pain, I would always remind myself that's just God's healing power. That pain is no longer pain. That pain is my veins or muscles or whatever needs to be done. It's being healed. This is the process that it's taking. But I am no longer sick. And I would say this day in and day out. Not meditating yet because I didn't know about that. I wasn't there yet. I was just doing the mind thing. And then I would visualize how I would feel if my legs were normal. I would be running, I would be walking, I'd be jumping and having fun and doing what I normally would do or what people would do when their legs are in normal conditions, under normal conditions. And I would have that visualization constantly, day in, day out in my mind. And then I made an affirmation board, quite a few of them, which I will show you guys in a different video. And I lived on this affirmation board. It was my affirmation boards of I am. And I would claim all of the positive I ams. I am healthy. I am love. I would claim these things because I never spoke like that. And I'm telling myself, if this works, and then, oh my goodness. So I'm like, this will be amazing. I will be able to change my life and have a better quality life. And I heard the stories from Neville and other people and testimonies that he gave of other people. And I said, you know what? I'm all over this. I'm going 100%. I'm all in. I'm going to set all my religious teachings to the side. And I'm just going to roll with this. So I just start pumping them thoughts daily in my mind, daily in my mind, daily in my mind. I am healed. I am whole. I am happy. I am well. I am healed. I am whole. I am happy. I am well. Over and over and over. I turned off the TV. I turned off the radio. I wanted no distractions. All I did was pump this in my mind 24 hours. And lo and behold, I started to get these subtle changes to where I noticed my legs weren't hurting as bad. And then I started to feel like I don't want to take the medicine today. I'm going to miss a dose and just continue to tell myself that I'm feeling well, that all things are, that it's working out for me, that God hears me, that source in me hears me, that he loves me, that when I ask it is given, and all I have to do is just continue to believe and this will come to pass. I lived with it for this long. So you know what? I continued with it. I'm stubborn like that. So I continued with it. And my legs started to get better in front of everyone in the house. My legs started to get better. And so I missed another dose and another dose. And before I knew it, I wasn't taking no meds at all for my neuropathy. And the pain was there, but then it was settled. I was able to stay on my feet for like hours. Barbecue, do some work, clean the dishes, whatever, But I was able to do the things that I wasn't able to do before because it hurt to stand on my legs. And guys, you don't have to accept sickness. You're not a clone to your parents. You don't catch it because of hereditary. It's all a mindset. If the doctor said that you have it and you bought that story, and then you will have it. If your parents said, well, because I have this illness, and then you have to have it, and you buy that story, and then you will have it. I am living proof that you don't have to be sick. I'm living proof that you don't have to be on depression medicine. We have people going into church on depression, coming out in depression medicine, going in sick, coming out sick, going in asking for prayer, coming out asking for prayer, and very little to no changes. They're just going through the whole religious motion. I'm telling you, that's nonsense. You want to be well, you can be well. I'm completely healthy. I was over 300 pounds, guys. Look at me. Out here in the patio hanging out. But look, I lost over 130, 40 pounds in like 4 months, maybe a little bit over 4 months with zero exercise. And I'll show you guys how I did this. All from the teaching, because when the neuropathy left, my confidence shot up. And I was like, whoa, my legs don't even hurt. And it's been like a month since I took any medicine for my neuropathy pain, and I feel great. And when I seen that transformation in my life, guys, I knew then I don't have to accept anything that I don't want to accept. Like Neville taught, whatever you hear, you just reverse it in your mind. So when I go to these doctors' visit, whatever they were telling me that I didn't hear, I reverse it immediately in front of them. And like I said, I have no problem with imagining. So I would do this and hold on to it because I seen what had happened already. So I knew it worked. I couldn't tell you how fast it was going to come, but I knew one thing, that it was going to come. So that being said, neuropathy's gone. And I'm like, whoa, I'm not taking pills for it. My legs feel great. And they said that this was something that I was going to have for a lifetime. Absolutely not. You cannot tell me what I have to accept. I am going to tell me what I am going to accept, because it's all going to come from within me. You want to be healed today? You want to feel better? You want to get off of your prescription pills? You want a better quality of life? You can have it. It all starts in the mind. What story are you telling yourself? What are you telling yourself? How are you seeing yourself? You have to see yourself wealthy, see yourself healthy, see yourself doing well. You have to see others telling you how well you look. It works, guys. I'm living proof, and I have all the doctors' reports to prove it. And I'll even post my pictures to show you how huge I was. And now, like I said, look at me. No exercise, no gym. Mind power, because we're all gods. So why not use your God power to create and line up, better yet, to line up with what you want in life. You want to line up with health? You can do it. Depression is just negative thoughts. Who's depressed and they're thinking about loving things? It doesn't exist, guys. And I got myself off of all the depression pills because when the neuropathy left from practicing the positive thinking, guess what happened without me even realizing? The depression left. Guys, you don't have to be sick. You don't have to accept anything you don't want in life. You can line up with it. You have amazing God-like abilities because your inner being has created this world and all the other worlds that we live in. Don't cheat yourself. Treat yourself. I love you guys. Until next time, peace.